welcome back, welcome back. This is going to be me showing you how to turn the LED on and off. This website I'm showing you, I'm going to put this in the description as well. This is directly from Raspberry Pi themselves. So this is how they say you can turn the LED on and off. All I'm going to do is open Thonny. Thonny is already open here. Open Thonny, close the one I had open earlier. I'm going to create a new one by going to File again, New. This is a new file. On the website, all I need to do is to copy this program here. So right click, highlight it, right click, then copy. Back in Thonny, I'm simply going to paste this. Now, what does this mean? Let's explore what's happening here. It says from machine import pin. Now, I like to put comments in my code, so I normally have something along here where that describes very briefly in a few words or maybe a sentence what's happening here. So there is a library called machine that MicroPython has access to. And that library, the only thing I need from that library is a thing called pin. And what pin does, pin actually allows me to make use of the pins on the Raspberry Pi Pico. That's it. So this says from the machine library, import the thing I want, which is pin. So from the machine library again, import pin functionality. This now says LED equals pin 25 pin out. LED is a variable, and again, a variable is something that we can change, hence the name variable coming from the word vary, meaning that it is changeable or can change. LED, I'm going to change this to red LED. So that one there, I'm going to change it to red underscore LED because that's the one I want to work on first. Pin 25, again, this needs to be the GP pin. And I remember the GP pin for that one was 15, I believe. So I'm telling it that red LED is equal to pin or GP 15. And I'm saying comma, pin out means that this needs to be an output. If I do pin in, that makes it an input. Don't want that. LED.toggle is just a thing that MicroPython has for LEDs. It turns it on, then it turns it off, then it turns it on, then it turns it off. When I run this program, this should only turn on because I don't have it looping. So now I'm going to simply click play or press F5, and that should, just keep an eye on that red LED there, that should turn on. Let's see if it works. It says LED isn't defined. Perfect, I made a mistake. Because I changed this one called red LED from LED, I also need to change every instance of the word LED to the same thing. So all I have to do to make this work, type RED here, then underscore, and that should now work. So when I press play this time, there we go, red LED comes on. Resistor is keeping it nice and cool, not giving it too much current. Perfect. Now, I think the next thing to do is actually when I run this program again, so let's stop it. As you can see, I've pressed stop, the LED is still on because I did not tell it to turn off. I'm going to press play again, and because it says toggle, this should simply turn off. So I'm going to press play, keep an eye on that red LED there. Press play, it goes off. So LED.toggle is a really nice built-in function that we can use to simply make the LED go on and off, on and off. What I want to do is change it so I can tell it when to go on and off. So I'm going to get rid of, actually, let's leave toggle in there. Let's go here. Let's move that down a bit. I'm going to do red LED. I have a thing called autocomplete on. So once I start typing RED or anything, it tries to help me by giving me all the possible options in my program at the time. I think everyone should turn this on. It makes your life a lot easier. So the way to do this, you go to Tools, you go to Options, and I believe it's on the editor. And on the editor, I would have these two boxes here checked: automatically show parameters info after typing open bracket, and the second one, automatically propose completions while typing. Tick those and we're good to go. So red LED, and I believe it was dot high. Haven't done this in a while, but I think this should turn the LED on. Now, I'm going to comment this part out. I don't want to get rid of it because I might make use of it later on. To comment it out so the program doesn't actually do that thing anymore or run it anymore, simply press the hashtag key, and that's it. It's now a comment, so the program will actually skip this for now. But I can always go back and reuse this if I wanted to. So the LED is off. Let's see if this works. I think this is how you do it. I'm going to press play again or press F5. There we go, red LED on. The program ends, it stays on. Now for me to turn this on and off, I simply do the same thing, red LED dot, then put low. This will turn the LED on and off very, 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 very quickly. So let's see if you guys can actually see it. Stop the program, press it. Oh, look, I'm pressing play again and again and again, and we can't actually see what's happening. Reason being, the Raspberry Pi is too fast for us humans. We're too slow. The Raspberry Pi goes up to 133 million times per second. So it turns it on, but we are too slow to see it. So the thing that we need to do to be able to see it is sleep. So now I have this working. Now in the next video, I'm going to show you guys how to start doing things properly. So again, I need to save this. It's not been saved yet, as you can see on the left hand side here. To save it, Control S to save. It's going to ask me this PC or Raspberry Pi Pico. I'm going to choose Raspberry Pi Pico, click on it. I'm going to call this one 03 underscore LED underscore test. That's fine for me. I like to make my programs my file names as descriptive as possible, just so that when someone else sees it, or when I see it again later on, I don't have to open every single program to know what was in there. I can just read the name. And again, at the very end, I'm going to put .py, and that's going to make sure that this saves as a Python file. Click OK. Updates over here. So when I turn this Raspberry Pi on and off, unplug it for a million years, plug it back in, these files should still be on there. So thank you guys for watching, and on to the next one.